Good morning. Yesterday we have seen about arithmetic operations in JavaScript. This was the program we have seen in the previous video. We have declared two variables, we have assigned values, then we have used document.write, addition, subtraction, multiplication, division, modulus, exponential, increment, decrement. For this program we got output like this: arithmetic operation, addition, we got subtraction. Now we'll just add some more decorations to this particular program so that it is very much easy for the programmer to know what actually the input is, what the output we are getting. So we'll just change the program a little bit. Here we are just printing the sum of two numbers. So we'll print the value as well as x plus, here we will write plus, in double quotes we can write anything. It is acting like a concatenation. X plus y we are printing. Then we'll add is equal to, then plus. So if you write like this, what happens is it will print x value. It will print x value. Then after a space, a plus will be added. Then y value is printed. Then after that is equal to is printed. Then the z value is printed. We'll just see what actually it is doing. We'll save the program. We'll compile, run once again. See, we got. So addition means for which number it is doing addition. We got a clarity here. So 100 plus 200 is equal to 300. This is adding some more additional features to the program. Similarly, we will apply for the remaining. We'll just copy paste so that it will save our time. So at each and every operation I am applying my decoration. Just later on do the modifications. Yeah. So for addition we have written plus, so here we are changing for subtraction minus, and for multiplication we'll just change it to star, and then for division we change it to slash, modulus we'll write percentile, exponential, we'll just write here 2 stars, and then we are not using y here, so what we are using 3, so we'll just print that 3 also. 3 plus then we are doing here increment operation, so we'll just add one more plus here, and we'll just remove this y. Then decrement also, we are just using minus minus, we'll just remove this y. We are doing y minus minus, so here we'll write y, and then we'll just save our program. Then we'll go to our browser and just click again, run our program one second. So now see, if anyone, whether he is a programmer or not a programmer, by seeing this output, he will say, okay, you are using this particular numbers. So addition 100 plus 200, I got 100 minus 200, 100 into 200, 2000. So we will know how we are getting the values. 100 by 200, 0.5 percentile 100, 100 into exponential 3 means we got 1 lakh. So 101 plus plus is 100, means the values change, but we haven't got the output. It happens with the increment. There is a little confusion with that, increment and decrement operators. So why there is a wrong output for increment and decrement is, what happens is, when we apply increment, there are 2 types of increments. We'll see that with a program. What is the difference in that? So we'll write HTML, then we'll write script, because we have to write our code in script. We'll write here variable a is equal to 100. Then what we do is, we'll just simply print document dot write a will print, right? Again we'll use this, we'll do a plus plus, again we'll print a value, and for that what we'll do, we'll just use our break tag so that we'll get a new line every time. Then we'll close our script. then closing HTML. Just save the program. inc.html. Save. Now we'll run the code. inc.html. This is not clear. So first what we got? We got 100, 100 and 101. So for what we got 100, we'll just see. Here we'll write Control C, we'll write here. We'll adding a few decorations so that it is easy for us to know what is actually happening. Now save the program. I will recompile. See, a value I got 100. That is what I have declared. A plus plus value also I got 100. Then I got a value is equal to 101. So why it is happening is, this is post increment actually. Post increment means first it will display the value, later on if you are trying to use that particular value, then only it will increment. Okay. Now similarly we will see what happens if we use pre-increment. Okay. In the same code, I will just modify it. We will use this code as well as we will write for document.write h1 tag. This is pre-increment. Close h1. Tag. Here we will write post increment. Just save it. Here what we'll do is we'll change to plus plus a. Here also we will change to plus plus a. Right? So we will save. What I have done is I have given pre-increment. Earlier I have given post-increment. Now I am giving pre-increment. Pre-increment I am giving. Now I am printing the value. Now save the program. Then I will recompile. See, when I apply post increment, what happens? A value is 100, A plus plus value is 100, and A value is 101. So now the current stated of A value is 101. Right? So I have applied pre increment. So A value is 101, plus plus A is 102. So we have observed the difference, right? So what happens is when you use A plus plus, there is no change. Later on, when you are trying to use that A value, we got a change in the value. But when you are using plus plus A, what it will do is it will first increment and then change the value. So immediate effect will be seen in plus plus A. So plus plus A we have got 102, and when we are printing that we got A value also 102. So this is the difference between post increment and pre increment. So post increment, it will first print the value, later on it will increment, and if you try to access that particular value, we will able to see the incremented value. Whereas in pre increment, it will first increment the value, right? So this is post increment and pre increment. Similarly, the same thing will be applied for decrement. We'll just again write, we'll just copy paste the whole thing. Save time, Control C and Control V. We'll write decrement. Here instead of plus plus, we'll write minus minus. Here minus minus. Decrement. Here minus minus, minus minus. Right. Just save it. I will re-execute. See, post increment I got 100, A plus plus value is 100, A value 100. Pre increment already A value is 101, that is printed. Plus plus A I got 102, A value 102. Post decrement, A value I got 102, A minus minus, no effect, 102 only. Then if you are trying to access that, I got 101. Now if you see pre decrement, A value is 101, which is taken from the earlier, and minus minus A, there is an immediate effect. 101 is changed to 100, and A value also I got 100. So this is about our post increment and pre increment. This you have to remember in each and every Viva question. This will be asked, what will be the difference in that. Now next, what we'll do is we'll see another operator, or we'll see the same arithmetic operator, but what we'll do is we'll take input from keyboard. Earlier in this program, these are the static values, right? So we have to take input from keyboard now. How to take that input from keyboard? So we have to change this particular code. We will write variable x is equal to prompt we have to use enter x value. Then for y also we have to write prompt enter y value. Now if I write like this, what happens we will see. There is little modifications need to be done, but before that what actually happens we will see, and then after modification what happens we will see. Okay, I'll just save the program, just recompile. See, I got a alert box when I use prompt. I got a box where it tells this page says enter x value. So by seeing this, what we'll do, we will just enter our own value. So what I will do, I will enter 50. Then I will press OK. Then what it is saying, enter y value. I will write 40. Okay. See, addition 50 plus 40, what I got? 50 plus 40 I got 5040. Is that correct? No, it is not correct, because it is accepting as a string. It is accepting as string. Whereas earlier we have seen the rules for subtraction, it will do subtraction only, and for multiplication also it is doing multiplication, for division also it is doing the correct one, modulus also it is doing correct, exponential doing correct, increment it is doing correct, decrement also it is doing correct. But what about addition? Why it is giving 50 40? Why it is concatenating? Why it is not giving us our correct result, that is 90? So how to change this? Right, this is wrong output. Right, we programmers should not encourage like this. So what need to be done to get the correct answer? So for that we have to do some little modifications in our program. That is, so here we have used prompt, right, which is allowing you to enter through keyboard. This is also allowing you to enter through keyboard, but we have to tell the compiler that whatever I am entering is integer. How to tell? For that we need to add some more code. You have to write x is equal to integer dot parse int. What I have written? I have written x is equal to integer dot parse int, means whatever you are writing in the console, in the text box, what you got in the alert box, that actually accepts as a string. So but we have to tell the compiler that what I am entering is not string, it is an integer value. So parse that as in, parse means scan. So whatever I am entering, scan it as a integer. Okay, so like this is the code I have to write. Similarly for y also I need to write y is equal to integer dot parse int of y. You have to be careful with the spelling. Integer I is capital. In parse int, I is capital. Whenever a method is having multiple words, if it is having two words, first word should be small and second word, first letter should be capital. This is the basic rule you have to follow. Suppose if the method is having three words, means first word always small, second word first letter capital, and third word first letter is capital. So by following that rules, I have used the method parse int. So what I have done is I am telling the compiler whatever I am entering in the prompt should be scanned as integer. Similarly, y also it should scan as integer. I'll just save the program. Now I will execute my particular program. When I am executing, it is asking me to enter some values, so I will enter 20 as x value. OK. We have not got anything, something has happened. 20. OK, it is not taking y value. We will see what happens. Okay, what we have to do is we have to write this code below. That's why it was not taking. This we need to know, right? What happens if you keep above, what happens if it will keep down. By this way only a programmer will learn the code correctly. I saved the program, I will just compile. Now it is asking x value, I will type 20. I am clicking OK. See, I got y value. Right? So this is how we will be knowing the program. Okay. We haven't got output. Let's see what happens. Why we are not getting it. Maybe the problem because after a declaration before declaration of variable we have done the parsing. Now I have done after declaration of z variable. Now we will see whether we will get the code output or not. Saved it. I got enter 20. Okay, 10. Okay, no output. Let's see what happens. Is the spellings correct? Integer at %x. No, use reference. Right. There is no integer dot %. Simply we have to write %. Let's see what happens. Control S. I entered. Okay, then I have entered 10. Okay, right. I have wrongly used the method. Simply I have to use %, not integer.%. Why I have used? Because in Java we used to write that particular method, so I have written like that. But JavaScript only says %. Okay, so we got 20 plus 10 now. If you observe, we got 30. Earlier we got concatenation. Now I got correct output for addition. I got all correct outputs. This is how we have to program. This is the way to learn the programming. Knowing the mistakes and solving the mistakes makes a good programmer. So that is what we have done here. Now we have seen only arithmetic operator. Right? Now we will see the remaining operators. Right? We will see now. We will use the same code so that we can complete it early. We'll make some simple modifications. Arithmetic operations, we'll just change it to assignment. Operations. Same, we have to enter the value from keyword I have taken, then parsing we are doing addition. Here no need of z value. So what we do is we write here x plus is equal to y. So what is the meaning of x plus is equal to y? It is nothing but x is equal to x plus y. So now here, using this particular decoration, we cannot expect the correct values. So what we have to do is we have to remove these decorations. Simply you have to write the output will be stored in x value, right? So we will write x is equal to here output is stored in x, so write x means the meaning of x plus y is nothing but x is equal to x plus y. This is the meaning, right? So we are using only two variables. Two variables are enough for this, and the resultant is stored in x. Right, so I am printing x value only. Then subtraction also the same thing. X minus is equal to y. So x is equal to here result will be stored in x. Here the meaning we will write that is nothing but x is equal to x minus y. Here multiplication, again x star is equal to y. What you have to write? X only. Division also x slash is equal to y. The same. Where is assignment? ass.html. Then modulus x percentile is equal to y, and this also we have to change. We don't have any exponential for this, no need to write, no increment and no decrement, so we'll remove this particular code. So only what we are having x plus is equal to y, x minus is equal to y, x star is equal to y, x by is equal to y, and x percentile is equal to y. Now we'll save this particular program and then we'll execute. Yes, I have now I got the output using 4. Instead of clicking OK, we can even press enter, then press 2. Okay, see, addition I got 6, subtraction I got 4, multiplication x is equal to 8, division x is equal to 4, modulus 0. So for what values we got, we just simply add some more code here. We'll just print here. Document dot write x plus x is equal to plus x plus y is equal to plus, in one line only I am printing both x and y values. Why to write multiple document dot write? Control S, save the program. Now execution, I got this. I am entering 6 for x value, entering 2 for y value. That is what printed. X is equal to 6, y is equal to 2, addition is 8, subtraction is 6. Why we got 6 whereas 6 minus 2 is 8. No, because x value is changed here. At every instance of operation, the x value is changing. So now here x value is 8, y value is 2. So 8 minus 2, I got x is equal to 6. Now multiplication we are doing for x into y. Right? So x value has changed to 6. Y value is 2. That's why you got multiplication as 12. And now division, x value is changed to 12 now, and y value is same, no change. So 12 by 2 is 6. I got x value 6. Now modulus, x value is 6, y value is 2. So modulus I got it as 0. This is what about assignment operation. Now there is another way which we will see for arithmetic operators. There is another thing to print the values, that is alert. Alert is another method available. ALERT, alert. To write this, Control C, Control V. So alert is a method which is used to print the output in a box. When we are trying to enter the input through keyboard, how we got a box or how we got a prompt, the same way if we use alert, we will get that in a box. How actually it happens, we will see. So I have written here alert and then the message. Then again I will write alert here, this Control C. We programmers always use Control C and Control V, copy paste, to make our work faster. Then alert, Control C, Control V, and here ALERT, alert. Control C, Control V. Then alert, Control C, Control V, then the last one, alert, Control C. Here when you observe, we are writing alert statement after document.write, but what happens is only the alert statement will be executed first, then only the document.write will be activated and then will be displayed onto the screen. Now we will save the program and then we'll run our code. See, when I am running the code, I got a prompt message to enter x value. So here I am entering x value as 10. Then y value I am entering as 5. Okay. See, if you observe, I got a alert box. What it is saying? Alert box 10 plus 5 is equal to 15. Okay. Now when I press OK button, I will get the next alert box. 10 minus 5 is equal to 5. Again I will press OK. Multiplication I got. 10 into 5 is equal to 50. Then again OK. 10% L5 I got 0. Then 11 plus 10. 4 minus 5. See, after clicking OK, then I got all the statements which were written in document.write. So everything we got. So if you don't want this particular message to be printed on the web page, only you want boxes, then we use alert statement. If you want both, then we have to write both alert and document.write. When you are writing both, alert will be activated first. Even though document.write will be activated, but it will not show that particular output immediately. Only after completing all the alert statements it will show the document.write. So only first alert statements will be shown. So this is about the two operators, and in the next video we will see some more operators, how to deal with that. Okay, thank you.